Welcome the anointed ones. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. These are not just poetic words, they are a divine command. But here's the catch. Do you even realize how heavy your light really is? Because if you don't, trust me, your enemies do. That's why they've been whispering, plotting, and side-eyeing you like you owe them an explanation for existing. Spoiler alert, you don't. Here's a fact. Light travels faster than sound. That's why your glow arrived before most people could process your value. It's not arrogance, it's physics. But let's be real. Some folks wouldn't recognize glory if it slapped them with a burning bush. Today, we're diving deep into what it really means to arise and shine when God Himself has called your name. We'll uncover why your elevation isn't optional, why your light intimidates even the boldest critics, and why playing small is no longer on the menu. Buckle up, chosen ones. It's time to blind the world with the light they didn't see coming. Number 1. The weight of the mantle. Glory isn't glamorous. Being chosen isn't some fairy tale where everything magically falls into place. It's a calling that comes with weight, a weight most people can't even comprehend. The light God places on you isn't just there to make you shine. It's there to refine you, push you, and stretch you in ways that feel uncomfortable, even painful. It's not glamorous, it's grueling. When God says, arise, shine, it's not a suggestion, it's an order. And with that order comes a shift in your life. The higher you're called to rise, the heavier the responsibility you'll carry. People see the glow, the success, the favor, but what they don't see is the cost behind it. The sleepless nights, the silent battles, the moments you wanted to quit but didn't. Those are the bricks that build the foundation for your rise. And here's the truth. The light doesn't just illuminate, it exposes. It exposes your strengths, your weaknesses, and every part of you that needs to grow. That's why it often feels like warfare. The process is messy. It shakes everything around you, relationships, mindsets, environments, because God is aligning you with something greater. But the weight isn't meant to break you, it's meant to fortify you. The chosen are not ordinary, and ordinary methods won't prepare you for extraordinary purpose. This is why your journey feels different. The struggles you face aren't random, they're strategic. God knows the light He's placed in you can't be carried lightly. It demands strength, resilience, and the willingness to keep moving forward even when it feels like you're walking uphill in the dark. In the end, the weight of the mantle isn't a burden. It's proof that you were made for this. The glow you carry isn't free. It's forged in fire. Number 2. Isolation. God separates before He elevates. When God chooses you, the first thing He does is separate you. It's not rejection, though it may feel like it at first. It's protection. God knows you can't carry out your purpose surrounded by people who don't understand it. So He pulls you away, often from the very people you thought you needed, to prepare you for what's next. This isn't punishment, it's a strategy. Separation feels lonely, even cruel, because suddenly, the people who were once close to you become distant. Relationships shift, conversations dry up, and doors you thought would open remain firmly shut. It feels personal, but it's not. It's divine. God is clearing the noise so you can hear Him clearly. He's removing the people who are only meant to walk part of the journey with you because where He's taking you, they can't follow. In this season, you might find yourself questioning everything. Why did they leave? Why did they turn on you? Why does it feel like no one understands what you're going through? But here's the truth. The chosen are often misunderstood because their path is unique. You're not being set aside, you're being set apart. Isolation isn't just about who's removed, it's also about who's revealed. When you're alone, you begin to see who you truly are, without the distractions of others' expectations or opinions. God uses this time to strengthen your character, sharpen your vision, and prepare you for the responsibility that comes with the light. Being separated may hurt, but it's necessary. You can't rise while clinging to what's holding you back. God's separation is His way of saying, I'm taking you higher, but first I need to clear the weight off your wings. This isn't rejection, it's elevation in disguise. When God chooses you, the first thing He does is separate you. It's not rejection, though it may feel like it at first. It's protection. God knows you can't carry out your purpose surrounded by people who don't understand it. So he pulls you away, often from the very people you thought you needed, to prepare you for what's next. This isn't punishment, it's a strategy. Separation feels lonely, even cruel, because suddenly the people who were once close to you become distant. Relationships shift. Conversations dry up, and doors you thought would open remain firmly shut. It feels personal, but it's not. It's divine. God is clearing the noise so you can hear him clearly. He's removing the people who were only meant to walk part of the journey with you, because where he's taking you, they can't follow. In this season, you might find yourself questioning everything. Why did they leave? Why did they turn on you? Why does it feel like no one understands what you're going through? But here's the truth. The chosen are often misunderstood because their path is unique. You're not being set aside. You're being set apart. Isolation isn't just about who's removed. It's also about who's revealed. When you're alone, you begin to see who you truly are without the distractions of others' expectations or opinions. God uses this time to strengthen your character, sharpen your vision, and prepare you for the responsibility that comes with the light. Being separated may hurt, but it's necessary. You can't rise while clinging to what's holding you back. God's separation is his way of saying, I'm taking you higher, but first I need to clear the weight off your wings. This isn't rejection, it's elevation in disguise. Number 3, transformation. The glow comes from the fire you survived. The light you carry didn't just appear overnight. It was built in the fire, shaped by the very struggles you thought would destroy you. Every trial you faced, every betrayal, every disappointment, none of it was wasted. Those weren't just obstacles. They were part of the refining process. What you've been through wasn't random. It was preparation. Because the glow that surrounds you now comes from what you've survived. Here's the truth most people miss. The brightest light often comes from the darkest places. The glory of God isn't handed out easily. It's forged in moments of pain, frustration, and uncertainty. It's created when you had every reason to quit but kept going anyway. The fire you endured wasn't there to burn you. It was there to burn away what didn't belong in your next season. People see the glow and assume it's effortless. They think it's luck, favoritism, or some mysterious gift they can't explain. What they don't see are the nights you cried in silence, the times you questioned why you even bothered, or the strength it took to keep walking forward when everything around you felt like it was falling apart. Your light isn't a coincidence. It's proof of resilience. And now, here you are, shining in a way that demands attention. But the secret they don't know is this. Your light wasn't given. It was earned. It's not the kind of glow that fades with time because it's rooted in lessons, growth, and perseverance. The fire that tried to destroy you only made you brighter, and now the same flames that once surrounded you have become the fuel for your rise. Your glow is a reminder of what you've overcome, and no one can take that away. Number 4, unapologetic purpose. Stop explaining your light. The chosen ones often fall into the trap of over-explaining their purpose. You feel the need to justify your glow, to make others comfortable with your rise, or to convince them that your calling is real. But here's the hard truth. Not everyone will understand, and not everyone needs to. Your purpose was assigned by God, not voted on by the people around you. It's divine, not democratic. And trying to get approval from those who were never meant to see your vision is a waste of your time and energy. The truth is, your light makes some people uncomfortable because it disrupts their version of normal. They see your elevation and start questioning their own stagnation. Instead of celebrating your growth, they demand explanations for it. But here's the thing. The chosen aren't obligated to lower themselves to meet others where they are. The people who are meant to align with your purpose will adjust to your elevation, not the other way around. When you keep explaining yourself, you dilute your energy. You weren't called to make everyone see the light. You were called to be the light. Your purpose isn't up for debate or negotiation. The more you focus on proving yourself to the wrong people, the more you delay the impact you're meant to have. Stop seeking validation from those who lack the capacity to understand what God has placed in you. Not everyone can handle your light, and that's okay. Shine anyway. Walk in your purpose with boldness, and let your actions speak louder than any explanation ever could. The right people will recognize your calling without you having to say a word. The rest, let them adjust or move out of the way. Number 5, the light exposes. Your glow will reveal darkness in others. When God's glory rises upon you, it doesn't just illuminate your path, it also shines a spotlight on everything and everyone around you. Your glow, your purpose, and your success act as a mirror to others, reflecting not only their potential, but also their shortcomings. For some, this will be inspiring. They'll see your light as proof of what's possible, and they'll celebrate your elevation. But for others, it will be uncomfortable, even infuriating. Not because of anything you've done, but because your light exposes the darkness they've been trying to hide. Your presence has a way of making people confront themselves. It reveals the insecurities they've buried, the dreams they abandoned, and the excuses they've been living behind. Instead of facing these truths, some will project their discomfort onto you. They'll call you arrogant, too ambitious, or unworthy, not because you are any of these things, but because your light highlights what they refuse to address within themselves. This is why you can't afford to dim your light for the sake of others. Shrinking yourself to make people feel comfortable doesn't serve anyone, least of all you. You were chosen to shine, not to blend in. Your light is meant to challenge, to disrupt, and to inspire, not to appease. Understand this, not everyone will clap for you, and that's okay. Their reactions are not your responsibility. What matters is staying true to the purpose God placed within you. If your light disturbs someone's darkness, it's a sign that you're walking in your calling. Keep shining unapologetically. The people who are meant to walk with you will adjust to the brightness. The rest, let them wrestle with the shadows. That's their battle, not yours. Number 6, time is critical. Delays are no longer an option. There's no more time to waste. When God says, arise, shine, He isn't offering a suggestion or waiting for you to get around to it. He's telling you the preparation phase is over. The season of waiting, overthinking, and second-guessing is done. This is your moment, and delaying it is not just hesitation, it's disobedience. The chosen are not called to move when it feels convenient or when circumstances align perfectly. They're called to move in faith, trusting that God has already cleared the way. Waiting for the perfect moment is a trap, an illusion that keeps you stuck. The truth is, the perfect moment will never arrive because perfection isn't required. Obedience is. Every second you hesitate, opportunities slip through your fingers. The doors God has opened are time-sensitive, not eternal. The window doesn't stay open forever, and if you're still standing there trying to calculate the risk, you're missing the fact that God already did the math. He chose you because He knows you're ready, even if you feel like you're not. Delays come from fear, doubt, and the need for control. But those are luxuries the chosen cannot afford. Your purpose demands urgency. It's not about moving recklessly, it's about moving faithfully. The enemy loves to see the chosen procrastinate because every delay weakens momentum. This is the season where hesitation must die. You don't need more confirmation, more approval, or more time. God has already equipped you with everything you need to step into your calling. If you're waiting for a sign, this is it. Move now. The cost of delaying isn't just missed opportunities, it's missed destiny. Number 7, divine spotlight. You were hidden to be revealed. There's a reason your journey began in obscurity. It wasn't because you were forgotten or overlooked. It was because you were being prepared in the shadows for something much greater. God hid you not to diminish you, but to develop you. Obscurity was never a punishment. It was a strategy. The work done in private was necessary to refine your character, fortify your faith, and ensure that when your moment came, you would shine without fear of being extinguished. Had your light been revealed too early, it could have been snuffed out by unpreparedness or crushed under the weight of external pressures. God knows the significance of the glory you carry, and with that comes the understanding that its unveiling had to be perfectly timed. Just like a seed grows underground before breaking through the soil, your time of hiddenness was about growth, not stagnation. It was in those unseen moments that your roots were strengthened. Now the time has come. The divine spotlight is on you, and there's no need to shrink back. You don't have to explain where you've been or justify why you're stepping into the light now. God's timing is flawless and His preparation is complete. You were hidden to ensure that when you were revealed you would stand unshaken, your light steady and unwavering. The unveiling is not about drawing attention to yourself, it's about showcasing God's glory through you. The time spent in obscurity was about Him working in you so that He could now work through you. Trust the timing. The spotlight isn't random, it's purposeful, and it's time for you to step boldly into it, knowing that your preparation has positioned you for this exact moment. Number 8, enemies are proof of elevation. The presence of enemies is not a sign of failure. It's proof that you're stepping into your purpose. The brighter your light shines, the more it attracts attention, not just from supporters, but also from those who feel threatened by your rise. People who once dismissed or ignored you will now suddenly have opinions, criticisms, and resistance. Why? Because your elevation challenges their comfort zones, exposes their insecurities, and disrupts the status quo. Enemies don't waste energy on what isn't a threat. Their sudden interest in you is confirmation that you're walking in alignment with your assignment. They see what God is doing in your life, even if they won't admit it. And their opposition often reveals more about their fears than it does about your actions. You've become a mirror reflecting what they lack: ambition, courage, purpose, and that reflection is unsettling for them. But don't let their resistance derail you. Opposition is part of the process. It's not there to stop you, but to refine you. Every attack, every criticism, every whispered doubt is a reminder that you're on the right path. The chosen ones don't crumble under pressure, they rise above it, using it as fuel for their journey. Understand this. Your enemies are inadvertently validating your purpose. They wouldn't bother trying to dim your light if it wasn't shining so brightly. Their resistance is a sign of your elevation, not your inadequacy. So let them talk, plot, or criticize. It changes nothing. God's plan for you remains unshaken. Keep moving forward, knowing that the opposition you face is evidence of the impact you're already making. Use their doubt as a reminder of your destiny and let your light shine even brighter. Number 9, supernatural attraction. Your light is a beacon for the right people. God's glory in your life isn't just a personal blessing. It's a beacon, a signal that calls to those who are aligned with your purpose. When you walk in the fullness of what God has placed within you, your light radiates far beyond your immediate surroundings, drawing to you the people who are meant to walk alongside you. This isn't just about attracting the right opportunities. It's about attracting the right people, the ones who are also called, the ones who are already aligned with the mission God has set before you. Your light is magnetic, but it's not drawing everyone. It's drawing those with vision, those who are walking in their own calling, and those who are equipped to help you fulfill yours. You don't have to chase after connections or force relationships. God will send you the people who recognize your light because their light resonates with yours. You will attract visionaries who see beyond the surface, allies who are in tune with your mission, and divine connections that will help propel you to new heights. These are the people who won't just support your journey, but will enhance it. They'll challenge you, push you to grow, and provide the resources and guidance you need to fulfill your purpose. Your light isn't just about standing out. It's about creating a space for others to come together, collaborate, and build something bigger than yourselves. When you shine in alignment with God's will, you're also shining a light for others to follow. It's supernatural. It's not just about being seen. It's about being found by the right people who are meant to help you advance the kingdom. Keep shining, because the right people will find you, and together, you'll fulfill the purpose that was always meant to be. Number 10, no neutral ground. Your light demands a response. When your light begins to shine at its fullest, there's no room left for neutrality. People can no longer stand in the middle, quietly observing your rise without taking a stance. Your very presence forces a response. Those who were once indifferent or undecided about your value will now either stand with you or turn away. Your elevation doesn't allow for complacency. It compels others to confront where they truly stand. Your light exposes what people have been too comfortable hiding. It makes it clear who truly supports you, who genuinely believes in your vision, and who might have been feigning interest for convenience. The undecided can no longer exist in the gray area. Your brilliance demands clarity. Those who choose to stand with you will align with your purpose, drawn to the energy and vision you radiate. They'll celebrate your growth and encourage your success because they see the bigger picture of what you're called to do. On the flip side, those who choose to turn away, whether due to jealousy, insecurity, or fear, will fall off. They won't be able to endure the brilliance of your light because it forces them to confront what they're lacking. And that discomfort can either fuel growth or breed resentment. The chosen ones are not here to settle for mediocrity, and your light makes it impossible for anyone to pretend that they don't see it. So don't worry about those who hesitate. The ones meant to walk with you are already aligned. As for the rest, your light was never meant for them to understand anyway. Let them go, because as you rise, they will either be drawn to you or fade into the background. The choice is theirs, but either way, your path is already set. Number 11. Glory requires boldness. Fear has no place in the spotlight. When God calls you to arise, He's not just inviting you to step forward. He's commanding you to leave fear behind. Fear has no place in the spotlight, because the moment you step into your purpose, you're meant to shift the atmosphere around you, not conform to it. The glory that God has placed upon your life requires boldness, a fearless stance in the face of opposition, doubt, or uncertainty. It's not about walking in when the path looks clear. It's about walking in even when the road ahead seems daunting. The chosen cannot shrink back or hesitate when their moment comes. The spotlight will expose you, and it will challenge you. But that's exactly the point. The glory you carry is meant to alter the environment around you. It's meant to disrupt the complacency, the apathy, and the mediocrity that exist in places and people. Your light is not meant to blend in with the ordinary. It's meant to stand out, shift minds, and shift hearts. This isn't a time for second-guessing or shrinking in the face of attention. It's time to stand tall and let your light shine boldly. Every time you step into the light, you're declaring that you will not be afraid to be seen. You will not be afraid to take up space. You will not be afraid to let your glory change the very air around you. Boldness is the key to unlocking your full potential. You're not here to hide your gifts, talents, or vision. You're here to let them shine so brightly that nothing in its path can remain unchanged. Fear may try to whisper, but God's command to arise is stronger. You are called to shine, to take up your rightful place, and to walk in the boldness that comes from knowing your light was made for this. Fear doesn't get to have a voice when the glory of God is on display. Boldness is the only language you need now. Number 12. The Kingdom Agenda. Your light isn't about you. The glory of God that rests upon you is not for personal gain or to elevate your name in the eyes of the world. It's part of a greater purpose, the advancement of the kingdom. Your light isn't meant to be a spotlight on yourself. It's meant to illuminate the path that others cannot yet see. In a world fractured by confusion, despair, and darkness, the chosen ones are called to be the solution. You are the answer to the world's brokenness, not by your own strength, but through the divine glory placed within you. When God shines His light on you, it's not about fame, wealth, or status. It's about bringing His kingdom to earth. Your purpose is not self-serving. It's to lead others out of the darkness and into His marvelous light. The platform you're given, the visibility you're gaining, and the opportunities you're walking into are not for your personal elevation, but to carry the weight of God's mission. You are a vessel, and His glory flows through you to impact those around you. Your shine has a divine strategy behind it. It's meant to make visible what others cannot see and to lead where others cannot go. There are people in darkness, wandering without direction, and it's your light that will guide them. The chosen ones are not placed in the spotlight for self-validation. They're placed there to show others the way, to light up paths that were once hidden, and to reveal truth where there was confusion. You're not just shining for yourself. You're shining for a purpose that extends beyond your own life. Your elevation isn't for personal recognition, it's for divine transformation. The more you shine, the more the world will see glimpses of the kingdom. Your light is a divine strategy to bring heaven to earth, and you were chosen to carry that responsibility. So, shine brightly, not for you, but for the kingdom that's depending on you. In the grand design of God, your rise is not accidental, it's purposeful. The glory placed upon your life is not just for you to enjoy. It's a beacon meant to shine across darkened places, to guide those who are lost, and to reveal the kingdom of heaven on earth. You were chosen not for personal fame or validation, but to carry out a divine mission that transcends your individual journey. Every step you take, every move you make, is part of a greater strategy to illuminate paths, break through barriers, and lead others to the light. This is the time to embrace your purpose unapologetically. Fear has no place where glory resides, and your light is not just for you to admire. It's meant to disrupt, to shift, and to awaken. You were hidden for a season, but now the time has come for your unveiling. The world is ready for your shine, and with it, they will see what was once unseen and understand what was once unclear. As you walk in your purpose, know that the opposition you face, the enemies you encounter, and the challenges that come your way are all confirmations of the magnitude of your assignment. Your light is a threat to the darkness, and that's why you're being opposed. But take heart, because your rise is part of God's perfect plan, and it's bigger than any obstacle you may face. The chosen ones are not here to blend in, they're here to stand out. Your light attracts the right people, aligns you with divine connections, and calls you to walk boldly in the spotlight. You were never meant to hide your gifts or shrink from your calling. When God said, "Arise and shine," He meant it. Your time is now, and the kingdom needs your brilliance. So step forward with courage, knowing that the glory on you is not just for your success, it's for a greater purpose. Shine, and let the world see the light of God that will lead them home. If this message has resonated with you, and you feel the fire of purpose rising within you, I encourage you to take the next step on this journey. Don't just let this moment pass. Subscribe to the channel and join a community that is ready to walk boldly in their calling. This is just the beginning of something extraordinary, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this powerful message. Like it if you're ready to shine unapologetically, and comment below with your thoughts. Let's continue this conversation. Together, we can rise and impact the world in ways that are beyond imagination. Let your voice be heard and your light be seen. You are chosen, and the time to shine is now. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss the next divine revelation. Let's keep moving forward, because the best is yet to come. God bless you.